Pharrell Williams. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I had a wonderful time.
Is it still a little bit freaking you out just how much everybody is a little bit obsessed with you right now?
I'm freaked out.
By me?
No, but I'm happy. I'm freaked out in a shocked but elated way. You know, like and you know what? More than anything else, I'm just incredibly grateful.
I think that's the vibe that a lot of people are getting from you at the moment. You just seem incredibly humbled and just joyful just to be out there doing your thing. It's like
I love what I do. You know, all artists, we love what we do. And when we're afforded the opportunities to do it, you know, it's always just like a really rewarding feeling. You never want to become numb to the things that bring you joy. You always they need to be effervescent in your life in terms of priority. And doing what I get to do every day, like, I'm just so thankful because I know that it's the people that keep me up here.
And we've been sticking with you for a long time because you even took it back to the N.E.R.D days with that set, and people were loving it when you did Rockstar, same way people were loving you doing like Marilyn Monroe. Do you still feel good that you can like still do those old tunes and they still get accepted really well?
It's always fun to just go back in time and just play records.
You're Marty McFly out here.
Am I?
Yeah, I guess so. You're like time traveling with your own songs.
I don't know what to say to that.
Oh, it's a compliment. Now, I need to talk to you about you coming back over here for your Dear Girl tour, because one thing I noticed is at the end of Marilyn Monroe, you didn't have Kelly Osbourne there doing her bit. Now, I'm just saying, I'm available in September when you're here. So if you want me to do the In Honour of the Groove and those who surrendered to it, we say thank you and we take it back. Can I join you on tour, Pharrell?
I mean, you pretty much nailed it. But I don't know if Kelly's gonna be here. If she's not here, I'd be happy to have her.
Okay, can I get a handshake on that? Can I join you on tour? Okay. Excellent, binding deal. Now, talking about just the UK, you seem to be a bit of like an Anglophile. You seem to just love British culture. Is there anything that you've taken like from just your time spent over here that you'd want everybody to like follow with? Because obviously that Vivienne Westwood hat has just become ubiquitous with you now. So is there another UK trend that you're looking at like, yeah, I dig that?
It wasn't, I bought the hat like 5 years ago at the World's End store, and I wanted to get these boots for my wife. And so I saw the hat, and she, you know, Ronnie gave me the history on it and talked about Malcolm McLaren and, you know, their relationship, the store they had together. And then I was reminded that those hats were in the Buffalo
Girls Go Around.
Buffalo Girls, yeah. And so, you know, back then I bought it, and so I wore it a few times within the past couple of years, and no one said anything about it. In fact, I wore it on New Year's Rockin' Eve, and no one said one word about it. But like, I don't know, for whatever reason, I guess like the Grammy night, it just felt different or whatever. And I really don't take any kind of credit because A, I didn't make it, and B, it's something that she did 30 years ago. And I think if anything, the accolades they belong to her. And I think, you know, the toast should be to, you know, Miss Westwood. She's the genius.
Oh, check out this humility. Well, how about that?
Well, I mean, I didn't make it.
True stories. Now, I know you're really enjoying your time as a solo artist. Everything's going really well with the Girl record. Have you got any plans to hook back up with Chad and Shay and do another N.E.R.D record anytime soon?
I mean, it's N.E.R.D forever. So it's not like there was any kind of split or whatever. We're still together.
No one ever really dies?
Ever.
Ever, ever, ever?
Ever, ever, ever.
Look at us just like doing Outcast out here. Now, Pharrell, when you come back to the UK, this tour that you're going to do, would you say that the performance you put on just now for us was a little snippet of that, or are you going to be switching it up every night?
I'm not one to give away details, but it's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be more, you know, a serious energy exchange. I mean, and I know that sounds very vague, but to me that's super important, because when you have rapport with the crowd and you guys are able to feel each other's energy, there's just something very magical about that you can't really verbalize or articulate, you know. But that's what I want. I want it to be so. I want the love in the room to be so thick that you could cut it. Take a piece for yourself when you go home. That's kind of the most I can give you in terms of detail.
Well, I'll definitely be coming to that show.
Okay.
100%. Well, I'm going to be on stage with you, aren't I? I'm going to be at the end of Marilyn Monroe.
If Kelly's not here.
Okay, Kelly Osbourne, if you're watching, yeah, just, it's cool. You don't have to come. I'm there. We got this. Well, look, Pharrell Williams, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Yes,
absolute pleasure and great to meet you, man.
Thank you.
Nice
thank
one.
You. I was just going to say thank you to Radio 1 for all the love and support, for, over all the years, just the unwavering support to like different songs, not just my songs, but all the good stuff that they play. And, the program directors there are genius guys. That Nigel dude is a good guy.
You should come work with us.
Well, I mean, it's been awesome.
We'll set you a little space in the office. It's cool. Whenever you want to come and hang out, do a bit of music programming, it's there. Cool. And I'll see you on tour.
Okay.
Okay.